Hey guys, what it is, oh, what it always has been about. I'm at my shed. You see, it's cooled down possibly enough to get this next darn video up. I told you earlier I had something to bust out. I'm gonna give it to you now. Da 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 da. How's that? So the Blurs tells us there is a little baby brother Blurs on the way. Big news, bro. Uncle Blurs, or as I like to call him, Uncle Buck. Because if you've ever seen the movie, you'll know what I'm saying. Now let me bust out what's going down with the Mikey. You see, big news last night, huge news. The daughter has decided to follow the son. The son? What the frick? The father. The daughter has decided to follow the father. Did I say that right? I hope. She got me and the moms, my wife. That mom's. She got us in a room, shut the door, and said, I gotta break something down. I hope you agree. She then proceeded to tell us that she has decided to go on a mission. Now, Rebecca, in last night's comments when I said somebody near and dear to my heart may be stopping by, I meant it. Someone very near and dear, my own flesh and blood. You see, they don't tell you where you're going until a couple months before you go. So she could be coming on down to Mississippi. She could be going to the to Long Island. She could be going to California, or she could be going to Arizona. We will be sure to let you know when the time comes. But at this point, I wanted to give big shout out to the daughter because I loved my mission. It made me what I am. It was harder than crap. But I never knew so much love in my life. You see, you can't really feel the love until you give the love. And I gave all the love I had to those darn people in Pennsylvania. Now, new segment I talked about starts tonight. You see, with the daughter leaving on the mission in a couple months, it got Mikey reminiscing about the good old days, about 26 years ago, believe it or not, when your boy was out in Pennsylvania busting his missionary move. Not missionary position, Blursy. You dirty little bugger. Just teasing. Like he was out there giving it to the people. He didn't even know it was mentally ill style yet at the time. But you see, in 2 years of reaching out to the people of the good state of PA, Mikey has some stories to tell. Now, whether you believe in the church or not, whether you believe in God and Christ or not, as I said before, it's up to you. But let me tell you, Mikey felt some things out there, and those things were real. I'm going to bust out number one story for y'all tonight in honor of my boy the Blurs, who's heading to the asylum to deal with those darn ghosts. You see, my boy, I've already got you beat. I've already dealt with that particular situation. Now let me break it down to you. Mikey mission style. You see, your boy was out in a place called Bloomsburg, Pennsylvania. Beautiful town. University, Bloomsburg University, very beautiful campus. So one day, me and my companion, because we always went together, always two. Can't go alone. Gotta have somebody to watch your back. So we're out walking down the sidewalk, spreading the message. Come up to a house, no particular house. We just go walking up. You see, let me break it down for you. You're walking up the sidewalk, you go up a couple steps, you go up a path, you go up a couple more steps, you come onto the patio. Now, directly in front of you on the patio, excuse me, is a big window. As you make a left and you walk 10 steps, you turn right, knock on the door. So I was behind my companion at this point. Let me introduce you first to some Mountain Dew. Voltage. Now, Mikey has not drank all this. Mikey's not going to drink all this. It would probably kill him. But I'm going to have a little shot because I need something to drink. Nice and smooth. So Mikey was lagging behind. His companion had made the turn and knocked on the door. Couldn't find a door, so use my brain. Why not? It's pretty hollow in there. So I'm standing in front of the window. And in the background, it's kind of dark, but I can see a shadowy figure in the back sitting in a chair by a window. You see, there's a window at the back, as I just said. I can see an old grandma sitting in the chair. So my companion knocked on the door. The old lady didn't move a muscle. Mikey thought maybe she's deaf. I said to my companion, knock one more time, but make it a little louder this time. So he knocked again. A lot harder. Still no movement from the old lady. I said, well, she's right back there. I can see her gray hair glowing in the sun out the back window. I said, one more time, if you please. So he knocked again. Still no movement. I says to my companion, she must be deaf. She doesn't look like she's dead because she's sitting a little forward. So let's carry on to the next house. So we walk back down, past the patio, down the stairs to the sidewalk, go to the next house. Mikey's turn, knock on the door. Guy answers the door. I say, hi, sir, we have a message about Jesus Christ for you. He says, no, thank you, sir, but thanks for stopping by. I said, okay, that's cool, but let me ask you a question. The lady that lives next door, is she hard of hearing? Because I could see her sitting there in her chair, but she did not move when we knocked on the door. The guy had a look of astonishment on his face, such as... I said, what is it? He said, my good sir, Mrs. Johnson has been deceased for 8 months. Her house is vacant. I said, but that cannot be. I saw her sitting in her chair by the window. He said, I don't know what to tell you, other than the fact that she's gone. You see, my good boy, the blurs. I've got you beat, my brother. Mikey's seen his ghost. I could see the features on her face. You see, in our religion, we believe that after you leave this life, you go into an alternate dimension and your spirit resides there. Could it be? Could it be that she didn't want to leave that darn house after she died? So she may be taking a dirt nap over at the cemetery, but her spirit may still be chilling in her favorite chair, looking out the window. Now what Mikey's spinning for you, what he's breaking down, you didn't make up. This is 110% accurate, and I will never forget the experience. Do with it as you will. Tomorrow, Mikey will be breaking down how a guy held a gun on him and what he felt as his life was in peril. Hope y'all having a good night. Hope you enjoyed Story Time with Mikey. We'll do it again. It was a story, but it was a true story. Many crazy experiences out there. The daughter's gonna find out. Hope you're all well. Rebecca, I hope you're hanging in there. Do your best. It's all you can do. I will talk to you all later. Please like, comment, if you will. Thanks, guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Tell me what you think.